Is it a timer going on?
It stopped recording.
Ooh, that's trifling.
Trifling as fuck.
I'm Roni.
I'm Key.
And welcome to the bar cart. Mm-hmm. We're going to mix up a little libation so that, you can wet your whistle while we're talking our shit.
Yep.
Today we're making a fizzy water.
Take notes.
Yeah. Take your notes. Mm-hmm. Mix up your cocktail, and then you can meet us at the sofa. Yeah. All right?
And we're going to put the ingredients in the video too. So you can join us.
Yeah. So... Sorry,
you need ice.
Hand flavored ice a little bit. You got some vodka.
Yes. Ounce and a half, 2 ounces, whatever. Measure with your heart.
With your heart.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Got a little
like elderflower liqueur.
Elderflower.
So I would say like a half an ounce, maybe-ish.
And a wee bit of peach liqueur. Yeah.
And fill your glasses with ice.
Oh yeah, we'll top this. I don't want to mix soda.
Remember, me and Roni had met bartending, so this is literally what we do.
Shake it up, girl. That is embarrassing.
Yeah.
You might have to give rid of that facial expression that I just made because
it's really. And you can have fun with it, add ingredients, add fruit garnish if you want to. Have fun.
Yeah. Ooh, should we?
It doesn't have to be.
Squeeze a little bit of.
Oh, yeah, strawberry. Everybody loves strawberry puree. Pop that up. Yeah. That baby.
Just a little.
Little drizzle of strawberry puree.
Ice.
I can't see. Puree.
And
you strain it. This is the easy stuff. You don't have to go to a bartending school to be a bartender.
No, not at all. Also, I forgot to say it, but we had like an ounce of lime juice in here.
Oh yeah.
Before we started. So don't forget that.
Right. So you have your vodka, your elderflower, your simple syrup, and lime juice. Oh, and strawberry.
Yeah. And then we're gonna top it off with a probiotic soda, good for the gut. While we add things that are not good, we'll just, I think it counters. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
It looks delicious.
Delish.
And always top it with the fizzy to make it fun. The fizzy water.
To make it fun.
Thank you.
Yes. And this is our
fizzy water. All right. And we'll meet y'all at the couch.
Yep. All right. La la la. I'm Roni.
I'm Key.
And welcome
to the Perspective
and Perception
Podcast.
Da-na-na-na-na. Yeah.
Not the theme song. Crack it up. We hope you guys had a wonderful, beautiful weekend. If you didn't do anything, good for you. If you did, great.
Fantastic.
Shoot, I'm a homebody myself. I'd rather not go anywhere.
I feel that, actually.
I don't need to step foot 100%. Out the house. Dead ass though.
How was your week?
It was it was a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very eventful.
Really?
Yes.
Go crazy.
Yeah. It was going crazy. All right. But it was cool.
Yeah.
I can never complain. Like life is gonna life. So I'm not ever worried about it. How was yours?
Mine was pretty good. Nothing.
That's good.
Yeah, we didn't do anything because what's been going on.
Oh yeah.
The kids have been home. George has been home.
Okay, bump it.
And I don't really, where do I need to go if everybody's gone?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
This is actually legitimately the first time this entire week that I've left the house, and except for like to go to the grocery store or to take Anya to gymnastics.
That's awesome though. Like I would love that.
Like when I said I wanted an extra week of winter break,
you got it.
God said, "All right, baby girl." I said, "You're a real one, like, for real."
Okay, here's the kids at home. Here's the snow, but no water. Hey, ain't that something? So that's what we're pretty much talking about today, lovelies. If you're in Richmond, Virginia, you know what's going on. Even in Henrico, there's a water crisis. There's a water outage.
Yeah.
So
we have water. Oh, you just have to boil it.
So it's not sanitary water.
Correct. Apparently, that's what they're saying.
Okay. So it's just coming out the faucets for nothing.
Yes.
Awesome.
But unless you want to boil it.
Yeah. But like I told you earlier, like people are they're getting creative. Like Brita filters.
100%. I saw because people in Richmond don't have water. Some do, some don't. But I saw a video. Somebody, they put a plastic bag in their toilet.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Dang. You do gotta do.
I'm not mad at the ingenuity. Dang. Is that the right word? Yeah, ingenuity.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. It's very creative.
It is. But that's wild.
That's
because
dang,
that wasn't on my 2025 bingo card.
This wasn't. I'm telling. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you don't have water or sanitary water, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like it's tough, just functioning everyday life without water. Like you have to, like literally everyday life. You cook with it, you bathe with it, you get your day started with it. People coffee, like there's so many things you do with water. Lights, understand.
I'm not gonna lie. I was because yesterday they for Henrico they issued, which is where I'm at, they issued the boil water advisory, right? And then so this morning I woke up and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my coffee, a little Starbucks, whatever. And then I thought about it because boil water, right. But I was like, well, you do have to heat you make coffee with hot
water,
boiling water. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not boiling, but it's hot as hell.
Yeah.
When you get it, they're like, anyways.
Yeah, it's almost to the brink of boil.
But I guess because it's not boiling.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They're not making coffee. They're not making.
Well, can't you just boil the water, cool it down, and then serve the coffee?
I don't know. I guess if they're busy, that's an extra step. Because I'm not gonna lie, that line be kind of crazy sometimes.
We're talking about Starbucks, right? Mm-hmm. I can imagine. I don't drink Starbucks, but it's always. No. I've tried everything on their menu.
Oh, you just don't like it at all?
I just can't get into coffee. And
it's coffee in particular.
Yeah, I think so. It has to be because I'll drink their there's a chocolate.
I know what you're talking about. The mocha latte. No. Double chocolatey chip.
It's something super chocolatey, right?
I know what you're talking about.
The guy behind the counter suggested that because it doesn't taste like coffee. Still tastes like coffee. Like everything.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No. Oh. And I tried everything on that menu. So I'm just
strawberry frappuccino? That's not
what's
coffee.
A frap? Oh, okay.
It's like ice. There's strawberry puree.
Okay.
Maybe some like
whipped cream or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't.
That's good. That's what before I started drinking coffee. When I was a kid, that's what my mom would get me.
Frappes. Never had a frappe.
Ooh, what?
I need to live life.
No, don't do it. It'll just be an extra bill. If you like it, you might go there, spend like $6+ on a drink regularly. That's honestly why I stopped going to Starbucks as much. I tried to swear it off, and I started making my own coffee at home for a wee bit, but I don't know. It's something about the convenience of being able to go somewhere and just pick it up.
Yeah,
and not have to do it myself.
Yeah,
color me lazy.
No, we pay for convenience. Yeah. Like things are convenient for a reason,
For sure. But yeah, let's really talk about this water situation because I'm not gonna lie, it pisses me off a little bit. Okay,
that's fair.
You remember? Was it last year or maybe the year before? But do you remember when that bridge collapsed?
Because something ran into it?
Here? Yes. Let me look it up.
I'm a hermit crab. You know, I don't get out too much. If it doesn't pop up over my phone as a notification, I don't know about it.
I was in OBX.
Outer Banks. Okay.
And why did I put RVA in? This is Baltimore.
Interesting. And we're talking about like a tunnel. I mean, like a bridge,
Girl,
not a tunnel.
Not a tunnel.
Okay, that is one of my fears.
Horrifying.
I used to go back and forth to ODU in that tunnel and just pray that nothing happened. One time, you know how you're not supposed to stop in the tunnel, and you're not supposed to. Oh well, you're not supposed to switch lanes. You can
you're
stop.
Not supposed to switch
you're not supposed to switch lanes.
Yeah.
I had to drastically switch lanes one time because somebody in front of me like slammed on brakes. The person in the back of me was so close; he was going to drive into me, so I had to whip it. But I'm a born driver.
When I tell you, period.
Yeah, I swear I do this,
baby girl.
Yeah, I swear.
When I tell you, I literally have damn near a mental breakdown every time I go through the tunnel. The girls love it. George just thinks it's hilarious that I am so freaked out. I'm like this the whole time, like shh.
Everybody shut up.
Because I don't know why, but yeah.
Is it the enclosed space maybe, or
it's the idea of being underwater?
Yeah, and how is it not?
Like, what if all of a sudden, like a crack and the water just starts spewing in, and then it just gets bigger and bigger, and then we're just like, I just think of a movie scene, the worst possible.
Yeah. And we're millennials, so I feel like we just automatically go to the worst thing possible that can happen, so we can already be prepared.
Do you know why? It's because the worst possible things keep happening.
A pandemic, Tony.
A pandemic, and just
a pandemic. Who would ever have thought? I remember being in school learning about the fucking Spanish flu. Influenza, is that the flu now?
Is it?
Is it? Nah, it can't be. The Spanish flu was insane. Like, they were wiping people. I mean, influenza, like the flu, took out a lot of people too.
It did, and it still does.
We need to fact check that. But still,
fact check.
How does everything keep happening? Like,
bridge collapse raises criminal safety questions while the Port of Virginia handles. Oh wait, no, this is not it.
No,
I can't remember, but there was a bridge that collapsed. I think like maybe last year or the year before. It might have been a little bit longer.
Okay.
Point being, now how they're like, I'm not sure if there are any bridges being worked on near you, but last summer, all summer and even into the year a little bit, they were working on a bridge right by my house. There's another one by the house that they're working on, and I feel like they're doing that because
of the
one that collapsed. Like, but what's up with the maintenance? Why are y'all not
keeping up with it? Right.
That to say, what the fuck was up with the maintenance with this
water
pump, whatever it is? Why did that bust? Because let's be so for real. The weather, it was not like we had some kind of a crazy blizzard. Yes, it's been cold. I'm like, y'all can have that, but like,
it's always been cold. You know, even last year it was colder than this last year.
So like, what the fuck is really good?
They just doing anything.
Who? They're not doing
anything.
You're
right.
They're not just anything. They're not doing nothing.
Shit.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
And that's a problem because
maintenance matters. Like, why would you just do something? Remember? Okay, we were just talking about the bridges, like in the tunnel going to Norfolk. They used to work on that shit, and there's always construction all the time. And
yeah.
Like, so where's the proactiveness? Really?
I'm saying.
Do we not care?
And like I was telling you last year, how George and I, like, we ended up moving because they messed up our lease, and we were like, all right, that's fine, we'll just leave. And they basically, the apartments we were living in, they said that they lost the lease. We had already signed a new agreement,
which is crazy.
Yeah, to stay for the year.
Which is crazy.
They called us and basically were like, oh, well, we lost the one that you found. We'll send you a new one. You need to sign it, ASAP. And we just decided, no, we're just going to leave because that was wild.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
That's disrespectful, actually.
And we ended up finding somewhere, and, we're like, okay, we're leaving. They're like, well, you need to give us 2 months notice. And we're like, you lost our lease. What?
Yeah.
We're technically not even on a contract. And they're like, well, you still need to give us 2 months notice. So we did. And they also told us, you need to keep your gas on because if the pipes freeze, that's on you. Like, you're going to have to pay for whatever damages, whatever happens. So we paid 2 months rent there where we live, and we kept the gas on. So, like, I just want to know who the hell is being held accountable for this ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Why? In the city of Richmond, right?
Why are, like...
Well, Virginia in general.
Why the fuck do... It just doesn't make sense. This just pisses me off when I think about it. Like, y'all can hold us responsible for stupid shit that happens, but who's holding y'all responsible for this stuff, this crazy stuff that's happening, and it's affecting like hundreds?
Yes. Oh, more than hundreds.
Thousands?
It has to be at least
like thousands. It's wild to me. This is insane to me. And kids are not in school. Imagine like what that's doing to parents who possibly don't have child care
and need to go to work.
Need to go to work. You can't shower,
which is crazy. You can't brush your teeth.
Wash your hands. There's like just this.
It's an issue.
So much bigger than just not having water. It goes so much deeper. Just consider like what all things you use water for, and then consider not having any for how that would impact you for an entire week. Yeah. And
still going, by the way.
I was about to say, counting.
Like what? Like that doesn't even worried about the wrong stuff. Meanwhile, they want to put a bus lane in the middle of Richmond. Like what? We're not even a big enough city for that. Like y'all are just doing the dumbest shit. I swear.
I used to be so scared to drive downtown because of the buses.
You say that again?
I used to be scared to drive downtown because of the buses.
Because of the buses?
Yeah, I felt like they were gonna like run me off or something.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel like that way, and that's why they made that bus lane. And half of the buses can't even drive in the bus lane, Tony.
Yeah. More than half of the people can drive, period.
Yeah. So long story short, bring our water back. Figure out why this keeps happening. Why aren't people like on top of maintenance issues? Why do we have to always suffer when somebody messes up?
I don't need you to figure it out. I just need you to get on top of it and like don't let this shit happen again.
Yeah, just fix it.
It's crazy.
Just fix it.
It's wild. It's not like anybody's gonna like be held accountable and if they are, shoot, I'll eat my words, whatever. But I just don't foresee that happening.
And speaking of like maintenance, do you think the fires in California were like preventable at all? In any way?
I was talking to George. Probably, but I will say that I don't know enough about how they started to be able to say like indefinitely yes or no. I was talking to George about it, and he, mind you, he is a conspiracy theorist to an extent, right? So. He said that it was drones that just started shooting houses and like that's why the whole thing started. But like my heart goes out.
For sure.
My heart goes out because like it's so sad.
Yeah, it's just it looks like an apocalypse.
Yes.
Like the aftermath. I think it was Calabasas that I saw online.
Calabasas?
Yes.
I thought it was. Is it LA? Is LA a part of Calabasas? I don't know. I should have done more research to be honest. But
it's a large area.
It is.
It's crazy. But
I saw a video of this guy. Like they rescued, like the firefighters rescued his cat, and he like the cat had like burns on his arms.
Oh, that's
and he,
so sad.
Had like a little thing of water and was just putting it on the cat's arms and was like crying over him. And I was like,
oh my gosh, that is so sad. But no, seriously, that's sad. Like I told you, I saw a video of a guy. He was stuck in his I think it was like a high rise with his dog.
What did you say he said? I should have got it.
I'm
sorry, that's not funny, but also at the same time, bro, if you see everybody's evacuating and literally everything around you is on fire,
that might be your cue, buddy.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm not in that situation. I'm not an expert. What do I know? But hey,
I know that it's crazy. You know what I know? If I see fire around me, I'm different.
I'm gone.
I know that much.
I am not a firefighter. I'm not trained for this. And Smokey the Bear told us we can prevent forest fires. That's all I'm saying. Like, how is this not bear? How is the like forest or there's so many trees?
Only you can prevent forest
wildfire. I think it's wildfires now. It used to be forest fires.
You got it.
Yeah, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I swear, dang, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
No. It's it's the ADHD kicking in. I'll crack it out. Squirrel. Squirrel. But yeah, it's crazy. If they had like people to maintenance the forest or like park, isn't there park rangers? Like, don't they walk around and make sure nothing's sparking a flame? Like, isn't there
the job description of a park ranger?
Be in the park, walk around the park. At this point, the only park I've really been to though, Tony, is Pocahontas. So I can't even tell.
Are there deep run parks? I really don't like squirrels.
Squirrels. Yeah, there's only squirrels out there.
I don't know this, Virginia. I don't know. Do we get like bears? There's probably deers.
There's a lot of deers. Bears? I'm pretty sure they're I don't know.
In the mountains, maybe? Yeah.
Anything can really happen.
Well, life's not really our forte if you haven't.
Yeah. I know some people with like monkeys, like pet monkeys. In their home.
Not in Virginia.
In Virginia.
What?
Virginia.
You know people?
Yes. I know people with sugar gliders, like the flying squirrels.
Oh, that's a squirrel.
And then
I knew somebody who had a sugar glider before.
One of my old drivers, he collected bred exotic pets. So he had like a lot of tortoises. I wanted a tortoise so bad.
A turtle?
I do.
Because they're big.
No, well, he had a baby one. So the biggest he would have gotten is like that big.
You know, my mom was going to get Zoe a turtle for Christmas.
That's cute.
But
okay,
they carry salmonella.
Excuse me?
Yeah, if you look it up. Fun fact. I think it's when they're small. I don't know if it's a size thing, but turtles like carry salmonella, and there's not anything you can like give them like to make sure they don't have it. So that was gonna be like her big, because turtles are her favorite animal. So that was gonna be her big gift, and we told her like we're not bringing that home. So that is
salmonella.
That's a turtle that stays at your house. Wow. And she found that out, and so she was like, yeah, I can't risk it. And I was like, yeah, damn straight. I'll be damned if these kids come home with salmonella. My best friend had salmonella when she was pregnant, and it eventually led to her like going into labor
early.
Yeah, the baby was fine and everything.
Is she okay?
Yeah. Okay. But the week of her baby shower, or not the week of, like the day of her baby shower, she ended up giving birth because
it just sped the process up.
Yeah.
I could see that. Have you ever tried? Well, okay. With any of your pregnancies, did you do like castor oil at all?
No.
Okay. I just heard it just induces the.
I don't know if this is to your body.
Why are you telling me this? We're in for a treat.
When I was pregnant with Zoe and Anya, I don't know if I should say this.
Yes, you should.
Okay, when I was pregnant with Zoe and Anya,
if not, we'll cut it out.
Every time George and I had sex, I would get such crazy contractions, and actually, that's why Anya came. Because I was about to say something crazy. Let me rephrase what I was about to say.
Oh yeah, you're funny.
Yeah,
you're so funny. So funny, yo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. We'll just
there you go.
But yeah, no. The night Anya was born, like I was having such bad contractions, and like I was in the bed literally on all fours, just like breathing, you know. And George was like, "We should go to the hospital," and I'm like, "No, like I don't want to go," and then them send us home, like, but also like.
What is it called? The fake contractions?
Braxton Hicks. Yeah. And so literally George came, he like held my belly and was like, Anya, if you're gonna come, then you need to break the water. If you're not gonna come, then you need to go to sleep. I kid you not. 2 minutes later, my water broke.
She said, "Oh yeah, Daddy, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I gotta get out of here."
Right.
Yeah.
And we got to the hospital probably within the hour. She was born.
Wow, that's awesome.
I put on one of Zoe's diapers. Got in the car and we were lickety split out of that. Yeah, but not for Delilah. It did not, like, whatever George and I did, she was not phased. She did not care. She was chilling. I had to be induced with Zoe and Delilah. Zoe, I think my doctor was going to be out of town. Delilah, Zoe and Anya were just little. George worked every weekend, and all I wanted to do was sleep. And I was like, Doc, like, I'm tired. I'm as tired, boss.
Yeah.
As tired. We need to do something. And she was like, okay, well, pick a day next week, and then we can go ahead and get this baby here. And I was like, wow. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she got to come. Okay, that's that. Well, at least there's options.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have any kids yet, but there's options.
There are options.
There's so many options.
Shout out Dr. Harada. She was a real one.
Okay, Dr. Harada. Shout out Dr. Blanton. She delivered me.
I don't know the name of the doctor that delivered me. I was born in Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is the place for me.
Not me.
Oh.
That's the place I was born, but that's not the place for me.
For her.
But shout out. I got family out in Oklahoma too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dang. I had another point to that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've only been to 4 states or 5 states, so I don't even know anything about Oklahoma. I don't even know. Geography is awful.
Prairie dogs there.
I think you told me that. And the prairie dogs are like Timon. Like Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon is a meerkat. But like I think kind of they do the same shit. They just dig in the ground.
Yeah, and just run around like looking crazy. That's kind of cute though.
Yeah.
I never get to see like wildlife. The only thing I did see in Richmond was a beaver.
In real life?
In real life.
I kind of want to talk about insurance a little bit.
Okay. Shoot.
Just because, again, I'm not trying to be like negative or Debbie Downer or anything like that, but why was George trying to look for insurance for his brother? Because he needs to have some dental work done, like sooner than later, and maybe it's because we just don't know enough about like the different insurances and what you need to do what. But like, I don't know, in my mind it should be simple. You get insurance so you can go to the doctor and like they help you, but it really just seems like they make it hard as hell so that you don't really know what the fuck you're doing, so that they can,
you know, that's how they get paid.
Pay for stuff.
Yeah, insurance companies get paid when you get the runaround. Like if you're not, like they're not really worried about it. It's all about money.
His brother got an insurance and he needs some crowns. Like he needs some work done.
Dental work.
The insurance, he can't get any crown. Like he can get a cleaning, but like restorative work, he can't
like
get
real
done
work, like
for 6 to 12 months. He has to pay obviously for the insurance, but he can't actually get work done for 6 to 12 months.
Is this insurance through his job?
No.
He just bought like freelance insurance?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of policy does he have? Like it depends. Like if
I know there's PPOs, HMOs, and EPOs.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Pretty much a plan, like whether
acronyms.
Whether you're single, you have a household to take care of, or like you have a deceased partner or something like that.
That's like, the different letters. That's what the acronyms stand for.
That's the different policies. I'm not sure what they exactly stand for.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it though.
And it's so funny because I handle benefits.
Yeah.
As HR, I've handled all my benefits. Like we did MetLife and Humana and Gravy.
I've never heard of that one. I briefly worked in a dental office as like an insurance, like the insurance person. That was
interesting.
A bullshit experience. Yeah, like the woman that was supposed to be training me never trained me on anything. As a matter of fact, she called out 90% of the time, which is actually why I ended up quitting that job. Because I was there for like a few months. You told me that. A few months, and they never, like, I never went anywhere. Not only did they hire me, told me they were gonna pay me like $20 or something an hour, and then when I got my first check, it was like $15 or something.
Roni.
And then their excuse was, oh, you don't have enough experience. Mind you, when I applied for the job, it was as a dental assistant.
Wow.
they were like, oh no, we need an insurance person. I told them how much I wanted to be paid. The lady that like managed the office was like, okay. Then the dentist was like, no, I'm not paying you that, but didn't actually tell me that. It was, like I said, when I got my first check. And then basically he was like, well, as you learn, we'll check in monthly, and then you can go up until you're where you want to be. And yeah, she never trained me, so I never was able to go up because I never learned more. And so then I ended up just leaving. Like, I literally one day went on lunch and I just didn't come back. I was like, yo, y'all, for real, you got me fucked up.
Wow. You know what? How long were you there again?
Maybe like 3 or 4 months.
Okay, that's not too bad. Is it on your resume?
Because I switch it around. I switch my resume for where I'm.
Oh yeah, applying to
where I'm going. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Because before I got into the dentistry, I was in hospitality.
Oh yeah. Duh. That's where she met me.
That's where we connected. Want to
unpopular opinion,
but my unpopular opinion is either respect the beauty service providers like time and their what are their policies, or pay the fine. Like, you read the policy when you set your appointment. They tell you if you cancel within like a certain amount of time, or no call, no show, they're going to charge you. How dare you be so disrespectful to be mad that they charge you the fee that you read and saw they were going to charge you if you did that trifling ass shit that you did?
Yep.
Pay the fee. Yeah. And don't argue about it.
Right.
That's my unpopular opinion.
I agree, because people love to argue when they're dead wrong. Like, you're dead wrong.
And it baffles me because I could never.
No.
I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That is literally me. Wrong. So the fact that you want to argue is wild.
Yeah. Accountability is a thing, people.
Like, providers, charge them.
Run them
charge them and block them.
Yeah. That's fair. That almost comes in this like the same realm of like tipping, whether or not to tip or not. Did you know in like Asian countries it's like rude to tip? I think it's China, or it's either China or Japan.
I have heard that. I don't know where, but yes, I've heard like they're offended. Like, yo, I got money.
Yeah, very much so. In Black History fact, like tipping workers was just because they wanted Black people. Well, they knew that we had to make money. So they gave us the lowest form possible. $2.13, what we were making in the food industry. It's been set like that since I wish I would have wrote the year down. It's been set like that since Black people started working. So really? Yes, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It was like the cheapest way to still pay us, but give us like scraps type of thing. Like, $1 will keep us from being paid. That's what it is. So if they're tipping us, it's pretty much preventing us from getting paid. Then the rule came that you have to at least have $2.13 paid to like a paycheck. And then if you have tips. Isn't that I learned, I was like, what the fuck? What?
Literally.
Like what? Yeah. So racism it still stands. Still a thing. But love my food industry, peoples.
Oh.
Y'all are the best.
Love y'all real bad.
Yeah. I would say, let's see, another. I don't have a popular opinion.
No,
that's okay. I was literally trying to think of them really fast.
It is what it is. That's okay.
But yes, I agree.
But yeah, I stand on mine. Argue with me if you want to. I'm not listening. Fuck y'all. Pay.
Pay. No, seriously.
Or respect their time. Because I'm sorry. I really value having. I don't get like my lashes or anything. The only real beauty service. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
The only real beauty service provider that I have is a nail tech, and I can't tell you, like, I just cannot express how much I appreciate having a good nail tech because I have spent hundreds on nails that I will sit in my car and cry about.
Sure, it's been thousands of dollars.
Okay, so. I can't. I'll pay the price. It doesn't bother me.
For sure,
like charge whatever you think your value is. If I keep coming, I obviously agree.
Right.
So
it's not an issue.
So yeah, exactly. Be respectful of people and their time and their craft, and like if that's their career, be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Or pay the fee.
Right. Time is one of the most expensive things out here.
Because you can't get it back.
Most valuable.
It's priceless. It's priceless. You're not getting any of it back. So be respectful, y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, that might be our time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tune back in Monday.
We'll see you next week, y'all.
Back at the couch. Peace.